So how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
It's Ashton, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Ashton.
Um, I like to say I'm a hard worker for anything I do. I'm committed with what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I've always had this passion for teeth.
Okay.
As weird as that sounds.
No, it's not weird. I don't think
I've
so.
always been kind of OCD about how my teeth look and how they're brushed every day.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's one of those things where if I don't feel comfortable with my teeth, I don't really feel like doing anything. It's one of those
Okay.
things I'm really passionate about.
What you care about. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Well, that's good. You're going in the right field then. My first question is, what do you see as your greatest strength?
My greatest strength is learning new ways to improve myself, to make myself better at what I do for my job or what I'm working with.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably my best strength.
So what is your greatest weakness on the other hand?
Taking too much of a load of too much work on me. If, say, I get too much work, or if I get behind, I tend to get too much of a load on my palate for work-based things such as that.
So overstressing yourself too
Yeah.
much work. Okay. So why do you want to work for this organization?
I know the pay's good.
Okay.
That's one big reason. It's another reason, like I said, that it's something I'm passionate about, and I like to say it's something that I know I can make a comfortable living with, and it's something that I enjoy doing.
What do you know about our company?
That it's had good reviews. I've heard a lot of things about the company, how people are happy from what you all do with patients, and how you are concerned about their health, and how you do make sure they're taken care of.
Okay, I appreciate that. Why did you leave your last job?
To pursue a different position at a dentistry. I worked as a office manager, but I wanted to be more of a dental assistant to work more into the field than what I was just working through papers all day.
Okay, you want to work actually with people's teeth,
Yeah, hands-on.
hands-on. I get that. Give me your best accomplishment.
I'd have to say my best accomplishment is making sure that a patient has the proper treatment and the proper protocols to have their teeth cleaned, or anything that's wrong with their mouth in general, that it's taken care of.
Okay, so what do you see in your past or your present that you feel is a good accomplishment? Something in particular?
Probably making sure I've always gotten my job done, that I stayed committed to it, to whatever I've done.
So general commitment to your job.
Yep.
Okay. So what are your future goals?
To make myself, a better person, and to help other people that have the problems with their confidence with, say, their smile or something, that I can take care of it and help them live a better life.
Okay, okay. And why should we hire you, Ashton?
I feel as if I'm a hard worker, that I'll get the job done for whoever is, managing what I do, and that I know that I'm committed to whatever I do, and I know that once I set my mind to something, I know I'll get it done.
Okay. What are your salary expectations with us?
I want enough to make a comfortable living for me to live, and I know around the base is like $175,000 a year, and that'd be more than enough just to get a comfortable living for my family or whoever I'm with.
Okay. Okay. And if I were to go to your professors and talk to them, how would they describe you?
That I'm committed, that I'm a hard worker, that whatever you task me to do, I'll get it done, and that I'll work until I have everything I need accomplished.
Okay. So I appreciate all your answers today. And do you have any questions for me?
What's your expectations for me? Like, what do you expect out of me in this job?
I expect you to be an excellent dentist for us, and to have a good caring for the patients. Sometimes we get patients that are in dire need of dental care, and it's not people who have always cared for their teeth properly. So we get some pretty unpleasant patients as far as dental hygiene and such. And if that's not a problem for you, your goal should be to become the best dentist you could be with us, and also to give the best dental care. You would give the same dental care to the person with the bad oral hygiene as same as you would if someone came in with sparkling, dazzling teeth. We would expect the same care. So that's the basic thing, and to be committed to your job.
That's what I plan on doing.
All right. Any other questions?
Not that I can think of.
All right, Ashton. We'll be in touch, and I have a few more interviews to do, and we'll get back to you.
All right, I do appreciate it. Hello, how are you?
Good. Doing all right.
Try to get this on me.
Putting you guys in your places.
Welcome to Combs Dentistry.
Welcome.
How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you, Ashton.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, sir. Can you tell me what your greatest strength is?
I'd say my greatest strength is my commitment to making myself a better dentist and increasing my skills as a dentist.
What do you see as your greatest weakness?
Putting too much on myself, stressing myself out with overly working myself to the point where it's kind of too much work for one person.
Okay. Why do you want to work for this organization?
I've heard great reviews about Combs Dentistry, how people are happier due to, you know, your oral hygiene, how you guys take care of patients and make them a happier person.
Why did you leave your last job?
I really didn't want to be an office management for dentistry. I'd much rather be more hands-on with a patient and help them have a happier experience and a more comfortable experience, so they'll keep coming back to the company.
What is your best accomplishment?
I'd say my best accomplishment is the amount of patients that I have helped. I've helped them feel more comfortable, and I've helped them have a better experience, and I made them a happy person, more of a happy person, due to helping patients and other people.
So what are your future goals?
My future goals is to be a full-time dentist at Dr. Combs' office, and to just help as many people as I can through their oral hygiene.
And why should we hire you?
Because I would say I'm hardworking, I'm committed to whatever I'm brought to do for work-wise, and that I am, if I have something that I set my mind to, I'll get it done.
So what are your salary expectations?
I'd say my salary expectations is whatever you expect my my work, like what you all expect of for my salary expectations. what you all expect of me.
Okay. And do you have any questions for us?
What is something that you do expect of me?
Well, starting out, we started working on Saturdays for half a day. I have opening patients, and usually the newest dentist will be the one that works those. Would you have a problem with working on Saturdays?
No.
Until 12 or 1? Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Take this off. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Ashton.
Thank you.
And I see that you are interested in a job with our company.
Yes, sir.
Why?
I've heard great things about your company and how people are happy with your dental care and how people have changed because of it and how they get, more confidence due to your all's cleanliness and how you're able to change their lives by their helping them with their oral, teeth.
You want to be a dentist or a hygienist?
Dentist.
Okay. What made you decide to become a dentist?
I've always had a passion for teeth. I've always had a passion for cleaning and making sure that my teeth are clean. And I'm really OCD about my hygiene and my teeth. If I don't feel like my teeth are clean, I don't feel like going anywhere. It's just one of my things that I can't go through the day without knowing if my teeth are clean or not.
I need you to work on me. What do you consider your greatest strength?
I'd say my greatest strength is my mindset of getting better and making sure that I'm trying to get to the best, the best of my abilities as a dentist and getting my skill set as high as I can get to.
Okay. What about a weakness?
I feel as if I put too much on my plate. I overwork myself a little bit, and to the point where it builds up stress. I feel like that's my greatest weakness.
Okay. I see you've had some good experiences and some strong education. What do you consider your best accomplishment?
My best accomplishment is that I know that I have always been a hard worker, and I've always helped other people with whatever they needed done. That I'm committed to what teachers have told me. That I know that if they could depend on me, that I could help them with any way they see fit that they need help with.
So, why should we hire you? What do you have to bring to us that other candidates don't?
I'd say that where I have the mindset to do whatever is needed done, and that I will do whatever I'm told to do from my manager or things that need done around the workstation, that I'll be committed to whatever you all give me, and that I'll work I'll work as much as I can to make other people happy and the company's managers happy.
How are you at following direction?
I'd say I'm very good at that.
Do you prefer to be a follower or a leader? But you don't have any problem as a follower. you consider yourself a team player?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I were to ask your professors to describe you, what one word would they use?
Committed.
Committed. Okay. Future goals. Where do you see yourself in 3 years?
Hopefully, as the dentist and helping people change their lives and making sure that people's health care through hygiene is as best as I can make it for them.
Do you have any particular salary expectations?
I do know that as a dentist, you do get paid from a range of $175,000 to $275,000. But I'm looking anywhere between that to make a comfortable living for, say, my family or whoever I'm with at the time.
Okay. What questions might you have for me?
What do you expect of me for my positions wherever I'm put?
Well, this is a medium-sized office. You would be the fourth dentist in this office. And you would essentially be working with new patients because our old patients who are established have their favorite dentists that they have been coming to for usually a number of years. So what we would expect first of all is for you to be used to slow growth. We will be doing a lot of advertising, and we'll be advertising that a new dentist has been added, so we hope that will increase our business. But one of our expectations will be for you to be aware and satisfied that it will be slow going for
I wouldn't expect anything less than that.
you might even initially be given some dental hygiene duties to take up some of the slack in your time. Would you consider that as something beneath you or demeaning to? What other questions?
I just want to go beyond your expectations and make the company itself have a better image and make people's lives better by helping with oral hygiene.
Two comments. When an interviewer asks where you see yourself in 3 years or 5 years or whatever, you gave a good answer. But give that answer in terms of here. In other words, everything you said was good, but make sure you're talking about doing that here on this job. Because an employer doesn't want to spend money hiring and training somebody if there's any hint that 3 to 5 years down the road they're going to be somewhere else. So to make it pretty plain that all these things that you want to do 3 to 5 years from now is here on this job. Other comment, you're talking about a salary, 175 to 275. It's interesting to me that everyone I've interviewed today has given a specific salary or salary range. That used to be something that people never did. Never came up with an amount. My suggestion is that you don't give an amount, because other than this initial interview, the employer doesn't know anything about you. And here's this guy coming in that they don't know. And even though that might be a perfectly acceptable range for the job, they're thinking, here comes this guy, fresh out of school, and he's saying he wants $175,000 to $250,000 to start out on the job. Okay? The answer that I have always given to that question when I've interviewed, and it's always worked for me, is I want a salary that will meet your expectations with my abilities. That puts it on them. They know what their expectations are. And from the interview and beyond, they're going to find out what your abilities are. And if they give you a salary that shows that your abilities are going to meet what they expect, you're going to get a fair offer. Now, it might not be what you're looking for, okay? But once they make you an offer, you can negotiate from there. Now, if you want 175 and they offer you 50, you're not going to be able to negotiate it up to 175. But there's still negotiation room, and you remember you're starting out. They're telling you that it's going to be a slow start, and obviously you're going to be observed in the first few months. There are always salary increases, and you can always negotiate for things other than salary, like more vacation, more insurance, other things that are important and aren't always just in salary. Does that make sense? Okay.
I have a better understanding now.
Yeah. So those are my two main comments, and frankly, they've been my main comments for everybody I've interviewed. Where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? Talk about it in terms of being here on this job, and don't initially throw out a number for salary expectations. Okay? All right, you did a good job. I do appreciate it. All right. I wish you good luck. Somebody else can come in.
It's going to be the job that we're doing on there.
Ministry.
Your name is?
Gregory.
I'm Bobby. Nice to meet you. I woke up. Ashley, how would you describe your greatest strength?
I'd say my greatest strength is my commitment to making myself the best dentist I could be and making myself get better with my skills as a dentist.
What is your greatest weakness?
I'd say my greatest weakness is putting too much on my plate, getting myself overworked, really got my stress.
How do you handle your stress?
Ironically, I'd say working on my teeth through like a mirror or just trying to get as much of the work as I can done. Because it brings a thought process to where if I feel like I get more done, it will lose more stress.
That's true, Carl.
Yeah.
So, why do you want to work for this organization?
I've heard great reviews about the organization, that it makes people happier through their dental care and their oral hygiene, and it makes them have more of a confidence, and I want to be a part of that and help people feel more confident about themselves and make them a happier person.
Why did you leave your last job?
To pursue more of a different position than just office management, to more of a hands-on as a dentist assistant, to actually work with patients rather than work with papers all around.
Alright. So, at this point in time, with everything you've done, what do you feel like your best accomplishment has been?
My best accomplishment would probably be the amount of people I've helped. I've helped many patients with making their following the correct protocols during the cleaning, or making sure that they're happy with what is done to their mouth or teeth, making sure that they're a happier person.
What are your future goals?
My future goals with this specific company is to make sure that I exceed the expectations that I'm given to my coworkers and my managers, and that I'm making a lot of people's lives better.
Okay. So with that being said, I guess, what would you say would be the reason that you think that you are the person that we need to hire for this?
I'd say I'm committed to what you would give me work-wise, that I'm a hard worker. Once I set my mind to something, I'll do it, and that I'll work till my body gives out.
What are your salary expectations?
I don't really have an exact number. It would more likely be what you guys would pay me for your expectations for me.
Where would you want to practice dentistry?
Where I've been practicing at Dr. Knox, where they have a great dentistry program, and they've helped me quite a bit.
Is that here or in Florida?
That's important.
Corbin.
So if I was to ask one of your professors that you had previously to describe you, what would they say?
That I'm committed, hardworking, that I do whatever I'm told to do, I get whatever I need done, and that whatever they expect of me, I do it.
Would be positive things.
Do you have any questions for us?
What is your expectations of me?
Just that you would do your best and make sure the patients are happy.
So I strive to do.
And relaxed.
Yes, and relaxed.
Dentistry would be
Absolutely.
the last thing that I would think of doing. It's always good for the dentists. I had some bad experiences when I was younger, so.
Yeah, it's not my favorite
Thank
thing
goodness
to
that
do.
it's come a long way, but
Sure has.
I think that's really important.
Yeah.
The patient is relaxed.
It's
He's gonna walk away with a good experience and want to come back to that location again.
clientele. All right.
Appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good day.